on Dwayne's Guitar Lessons. I'm instructor Dwayne Jenkins. In today's video, we are going to be talking about how to read the written word. We're going to be learning about how to read chord diagrams, okay? And we're going to be working out of this book I wrote. This one's called Rhythm Guitar Alchemy, which is basically the science of playing rhythm guitar. So if you're a rhythm guitar player and you're trying to improve your rhythm playing, stick around and I'll give you some tips.
Audio Jungle.
Now, one of the things that's really important to be a really good guitar player, in my opinion, is that to be able to read the written word, okay? A lot of guitar players, especially rock guitar players, they play by ear, and that's great. You know, that's a great thing, play by ear, you hear the notes and stuff. But if you learn how to read the sheet music, at least the tabs, the chord charts, that kind of thing, it's going to give you a lot of insight into things that you didn't know about previously, okay? It's going to show you, you're going to be able to learn how to do chord embellishments, you're going to be able to learn how to, accompany people in song very, very quickly because you can read the sheet music, okay? And there's an old joke that says, how do you get a guitar player to turn down, put sheet music in front of him, because most rock guitar players don't like to look at sheet music, But I'm telling you, it'll really help you out a lot, okay? And that's why I wrote this book, and we're going to be working out of it in this video series. If you're looking for a good book to enhance your rhythm playing, I'd recommend this one. It's got chord diagrams in there. I've got some tablature in there and stuff like that. And we're going to be going through some of the lessons here in this video series to help you improve your rhythm playing, okay? So in today's video, we're going to be working on lesson 1 here, which is how to read chord diagrams, okay? And you learn how to read these, I guarantee you, it's going to really help improve your rhythm guitar playing. So let's take a look. Alright, so here we have on a piece of paper some chord chart box diagrams that I've written here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to read them. Now a lot of times when you play the guitar, you play it sideways, right? So the headstock would be over here and the body would be over here. But when you're looking at chord diagrams, this is one of the things that makes them a little challenging, is you're looking at the guitar facing upward. So this would be your headstock here, okay? And this would be the nut of the guitar, where the strings go, like this, right? If you played like a Gibson style, it'd be like that, right? Make sense? Okay, so these lines, these vertical lines are going to represent your strings. So you got your 6th string, 5th string, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, and then here you're going to have your frets. And a chord diagram is usually going to represent 5 frets. Okay, and if it comes up further along the fretboard, then it'll have a number here to represent the fret. Either on this side, usually on this side it'll have a number, sometimes on this side. Music can get kind of confusing because of the way it's written. If you look at different ways that music's written, it's written differently and everybody teaches it different, and that's what makes it a little bit complicated. So what I'm trying to do here is just make it simple for you to understand. Okay, so we know that these are our strings, these 6 lines. Our 6th string, our low E, A, D, G, B, E. And usually when we get started playing chords, somebody teaches us, somebody shows us how to, put your fingers here, this is an E minor, put your fingers there, that's C, put your fingers here, that's D, this is G. So we know the chords, but if you were to look them on a piece of paper like this, you wouldn't know how to read it. So when you learn how to read this stuff, then it makes a lot more sense, and then you can also learn how to, form more chords, different chords, chord embellishments, things like that, okay? So for instance, let's say somebody showed you how to play a C chord, which is a very common chord, okay? So it's going to be the 3 here, that's our 3rd fret, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to have the 2 here on the 4th string, and then the 1 on the 2nd string. So there's our C chord right there in chord diagram format. Okay, like I said, the guitar is facing upward. That's what makes these kind of difficult to understand. So that's our C chord, our C major. We'll just call it C. And then if we had, like, let's say another one that's really common to learn is our D chord. Okay, that's going to be off the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd string right here, like this. There's our D chord right there. And you can tell it's off the 3rd string, which is our G string, 2nd is our B string, and the 1st is our high E string. And then we also have, the finger right here on the 2nd fret, 3rd fret. Now the thing with chord diagrams, they don't always tell you, sometimes they do, it just depends. They don't always tell you what fingers you're using. They just tell you where the positioning of the fingers are. And you kind of got to figure it. But if you already know how to play those chords, you don't have to really worry about that because somebody showed you how to play them and you know how to form them. We're just looking at how to read them, okay? Another chord that's real common with playing guitar is like, let's say your A minor chord, okay? A minor chord here, here, and here. These are some of your basic fundamental chords that you learn, okay? So you're on the 4th string, 3rd string, 2nd string, 1st and 2nd frets, right there, okay? And these are really helpful when you're playing songs. Like if you're accompanying somebody who plays piano, and a lot of times the people who play piano, they look at sheet music. And a lot of times in their piano books, the song books, they have chord charts so they can be accompanied by a guitar player, you know, or lets them know kind of chords and stuff, because piano you can play the rhythm and the melody. But here, so if you know these box patterns and they're in the song and you see that it says this, a D, an A minor, a G, let's say G's real common one as well. So let's see with G here, here, and here. So now we're on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, 2nd fret of the 5th string, and 1st fret of the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And that's our G major, or we'll just call it G for right now, okay? That's how you read these chord charts, okay? You got to remember that it's facing upward. Vertical lines represent the strings, horizontal lines represent the frets. Okay, and that's why these can be a bit challenging to understand unless it's been explained to you. All right? Okay, so there we have it, a simple lesson on how to read chord charts. I know it seems very basic, but the truth of the matter is, it's a very important skill to have, especially if you want to expand your guitar playing skills. I would highly recommend you do that. If you play by ear, that's fine. If you feel that you're kind of in a rut with your learning, I would highly recommend you start learning the written word. It's going to open up doors for you, I guarantee it. And if you really need help with your rhythm playing, some techniques and stuff, I would highly recommend check out this book, Rhythm Guitar Alchemy. It's a book I wrote on the science of playing rhythm guitar. Like I said, we got chord diagrams in here. I've got some tablature. The words are written real easy to understand, as you can see. Okay, it's got some really good stuff in here. A lot of lessons on just, you know, improving your rhythm guitar playing, okay? Understanding chord diagrams, understanding tablature, reading chord diagrams, reading tablature, see your basic chords, your C, your A, your G, your major chords, your minor chords. Some common rhythm techniques like how to improve your strumming, your arpeggiating, your palm muting, your finger style, you know, all kinds of great things for rhythm guitar playing. Bar chords, you ever play bar chords? Those things kill your fingers. I give you some tips in here on how to play bar chords and how to make it better for yourself, okay? Adding chord embellishments. Do you know what those are? That's when you add your 6s, your 7s, 9s, 11s, that kind of stuff. That can really open up your rhythm guitar playing right there, your chords and stuff. You know, you add those chord embellishments. It really helps a lot to get just different emotions and sound out of your rhythm playing. So that's a good thing as well. Rhythm timing formulas, you know, like your quarter notes, your eighth notes, your triplets, your half notes, and your whole notes. That really helps timing. You got to understand your timing. Very, very important for playing rhythm. It's all based on timing, okay? And playing lead guitar is great. I did a video on that, a kind of a series on that. So if you need some help with that, go back, check that out. I'll leave some links in the description below for that. Always check that out because I always leave descriptions below for that. And we also have some additional training with like finger exercises, switching chords easier, practice habits, using a capo, and all kinds of just great things to help you improve your rhythm guitar playing. So if that's something you're interested in, check out this book. You can find it on Amazon or you can find it in my eBay store. And visit my website and sign up to my guitar club so that way you get some emails sent to you and some lessons sent right into your email box every few days to help you improve your guitar playing. All right? So keep up with the practicing. Until our next lesson, take care.